Hey everybody, Isrind here, and welcome to another Minecraft video. Guys, it's been a long run. Those 12 days are over, and now Christmas is over. Oh, but it was a good time. I hope you guys all had as wonderful a holiday as I have, and we're gonna dive right in today. I don't expect this video to be, too terribly long. Um, it's still Christmas Day for me, and I just kind of want to go ahead and give you guys caught up on everything that's been going on. I did a little bit of work outside of the main videos, like while you know what I mean, over the Christmas break and the 12 days. I did a little bit of boring digging. I grabbed a couple of resources, the blaze rods that we're going to need for potions and things like that, a ton of iron to restock ourselves and just get everything up to snuff and ready for the adventures to come. Simple as that, really. Let's see here. What else did I do? Well, I definitely prepared for for pretty much everything, but as I kind of thought about it, I'm actually 2 obsidian short. So we're going to go ahead, grab that, and then we're going to build up something very cool. It's something that I've been wanting to make for us for a while, and it'll ultimately really help us out in our pursuit of the Ender Dragon. Yeah, a creeper blew up here while we were off camera. There's a couple of places like that, and I'm sorry for it, but I can't really do much to repair it necessarily. Let's see here. Also, you guys will notice that I'm taking a couple of paths that you may... Did I look at him? Why is he angry? Don't come at me, bro. Yeah, what's up? Corner's in the back. I'll keep this up all day, brother. What you got? Dang straight. Now, you guys may have noticed there that the Ender Pearl actually looks a little different. The reason for that is they recently went and updated the game again. This time kicking it to, I think it's 1. Oh, God only knows. 1.4.6, maybe, I'm thinking. I'll go ahead and just dig out these 2 obsidian on camera while I'm talking to you guys. And it did add a couple of smaller things to the game. One of which being how even the Ender Pearl and any item I'll show you here in a sec now has a 3D rendered model when it's on the ground. Do I have the 2? Good. Case in point, if I chuck that to the floor, you'll see how it has a 3D shape. Yeah. They did that, and they also added fireworks and fireworks sounds. It really wasn't anything like grandiose. There wasn't some big amazing update with new content and a new boss and all this sort of things. It was just a smaller update, but it was a couple of things that are just neat, and we'll be able to take a look at them as we go. I'd like to end this whole series with some fireworks if I could. Oh, wow. Come on, bros. Come on, broskies. Broskies. Brovikines. I drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was broke. No, that was a terrible one. Alright, let's get out of here. Now, I know I haven't covered the Enderman that much. Like, that time I'm just like, here, come at me, bro, and took him on. But we definitely need to kill them. We'll need to start doing that because the Ender Dragon, if the name wasn't enough, like, to instill a connection between the men and dragons. Really? Well, whatever. It didn't really bother me that time. But, we're going to need their Ender Pearls, which is what they dropped. Or is what he did. Oh, wow, I was doing something dangerous. Just playing around with lava with the thing in my hands. Oh, wow, I should never do that again. But, there we go. Now we have 4 obsidian, and our diamonds, and do I have leather? Of course I don't have leather. That'd be silly. This is why we need to work on making a farm. But for now, I'm just going to go out and slaughter a bit of innocent cattle somewhere, and we'll do this. Man, I'm looking for cows. There's some chickens. Chickens are good, but not what I need. Like, those whole videos, I was really sticking to, like, our fields. I was sticking to our underground and the caves and everything else. I didn't really go anywhere spectacular. I didn't see any great adventures out here in the world. It was just kind of me digging, so that's why I didn't bother recording any of it. It was me standing in that hole with the blaze spawner and slashing at their feet for 20, 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah, nothing particularly riveting. Ooh, but I will take all these eggs. These eggs are useful. There's our portal. There's our house. Well, glad to know this little trek so far has been fruitful. Huzzah! Still hate creepers. Yeah, our house is just over that hill. Where is cow? How do I cow? If this one winds up being all hunting and no crafting, I'm going to be sad. Because I actually do have something really cool that I want to put together, and we can't do it without cow. Now, as we're here on the plains, it's kind of obvious, but we definitely need to start getting farm. Like, we need to breed animals in order to make sure that I don't have to do this every time I happen to need a bit of leather or some meat. And there are actually a lot of different ways that you can do this by giving something. Well, I have to check on what all the new breeding stuff is. It recently changed, but originally it used to be that all you'd have to do is hold out a bit of wheat, and every animal in, you know what I mean, every animal around you, chickens, sheep, cows, they'd all come running in and they'd be begging for the wheat like a puppy, and you'd have to kind of segregate them, and then you could set them off, and they would breed, and then you'd have a little baby animal. But now, like, different foods do it for different things. Like, I think chickens eat seed. Like, if you just give them a seed, they'll follow you. Just little things like that. But I need to figure out what all that is so that we can actually round us up some cattle. Some cattles. Let's try the other way. And with those cattles gathered up, we can actually start getting ourselves like an actual farm and an infinite renewable food source other than just the plants, as well as an infinite source for the leather, the poultry, the wool, things like that that are really not necessarily always important, but they're definitely good to keep around. Well, if nothing else, at least I got to explain all this in this episode. Oh, heavens. This kind of thing happens a lot, doesn't it? This is what happens when I do an impromptu recording off the cuff. But you know what, guys? It really feels good to be back here in Minecraft, to be hunting around for cows and just doing the same things that we used to do. Like, I've actually missed this LP, doing over my 12 days of Christmas Advent. And, there was a lot of really cool games that we looked at, and we had a lot of fun. And by the way, I will be doing more of Slender and some of the games that you guys really seem to like, just based on the views. A lot of people seem to like watching me freak out for Slender, and I can't necessarily blame them. That game was a riot. But yeah, more of that will be coming down the pike before terrible long. Also, probably more Scribblenauts and a couple of other games like that. Cows! We found them! Huzzah! One of you had better give me leather. Come on, Betsy. Did you drop leather? No, of course not. Why would you do that? That would be way too helpful. All I need is two of you. Blah ha ha. Okay, good. Brilliant. Well, that time I didn't actually hit the off record, so I'll have to cut that out. Yay! But I can do that tomorrow. Or tonight, one or the other. We'll see. The day is early. Now we're gonna dash back to the Just gonna dash back to the house, and then we'll be able to set up what I wanted to build. Now this thing is actually going to allow us to take our armor and our gear to a whole new level. A beautifully glorious new level. If I can find my way home. Oh no. Not again. I don't want a Lost It Alone Part 2. No, I honestly think it's just out here. I've said that before. And as Caro so kindly pointed out last time, I'm good at circles. Ow. And bad at spatial awareness. Whee! Oh boy. This is going to become a Lost It Alone Part 2, isn't it? Oh wow. The definition of failure. Oh, wait, no. Here we are. Ha! There we go. Home sweet home. I think I'm getting decent at navigating these plains. Wow, those cows dropped a lot of beef. Where's the beef? Right in my hands. There we go. This was a nice touch, I gotta be honest. Let's go ahead. Something else I mined up. Let's go ahead and cook that beef. And while that's cooking, we're gonna go ahead and... I only have 2 of you. Really? Well, for the sake of this, let me see. That's 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'd have to get rid of all of it, wouldn't I? Where'd the 6th one go? Oh, there it is. Let's see here. A little bit of experimenting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, 3 paper. That's good. Now, if you put 3 paper and surround it in the corner around a bit of leather, we get a book. Now, the book is what I was looking for. That's what we needed for what I'm building. Do that, and then plunk a couple of diamonds on, and we get our first enchantment table. Enchantment. Enchantment! Take that down, and we're going to put it right here. Yeah, that sounds good. Now, this little thing is going to let us upgrade our equipment. Can I upgrade an arrow? No, I can't. Never actually tried. So, for example's sake, my stone sword. Not that I would ever waste levels on a stone sword. It goes ahead and it creates all these different potential enchantments. Each has a level requirement, but you can actually get more powerful enchantments by creating book cases, which is why I've been growing these reeds. Because the more reeds we have, the more that we can actually turn into those books. And that's also why we're going to want to go maybe next episode and bring those cows here. And, yeah. That way we can get a little library started and really make that enchantment table something potent. Well, guys, I think that's said. We're just about done for today. So... I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Minecraft video. Also, be sure to check out the little comments section down there. Yeah. Leave us a comment or a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And feel free to check out the channel Twitter down there as well. It's in the description. Good night.